about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding the so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against this way offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining the Bhakti Sangha conference call today. Let us move to our next session, which is Srimad Bhag, which is class first, Janma Karma May Divyam. May I know who all have joined this call this morning?
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai, Priti Dasi from Charlotte. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Priti Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Arvindaksh Das from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Arvindaksh Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Sunita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Shyamakuri Devidasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shama Gauri Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji. Om Guru Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Dana.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna. Anybody who would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. My pranams to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Srila Gurudev. This is Sushmita from Canada.
Hare Krishna, Shri Mataji. Pranam, all glories to Sri Prabhupada, and thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. If nobody is there to introduce, maybe we'll go ahead and give the introduction to Maharaj. Is it okay, Mataji? To start the recording.
Sure, Mataji. I will start the recording.
Once again, welcome to the Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today, we are fortunate to have His Holiness Vedavyasa Priya Swami Maharaj for enlightening us on the topic of Janma Karma Chame Divyam. Before giving the call to Prabhu Maharaj, I would like to give to Sureswar Prabhuji for giving the brief introduction about Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. Then we take over the call, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Here is a brief introduction about Maharaj. His Holiness Vedavyasa Priya Maharaj was born in Aduchya Sahasra Brahmin family. Vedavyasa Swami was working as a research biochemist in Purva Ashrama in East Africa and the United States. Within a week of arrival in the US, Maharaj had the association of disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Circumstances led Vedavyasa Priya Swami to give up mundane research and take full shelter of the Supreme Absolute Truth. Before his first initiation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada in 1977 in New York, Maharaj has served the International Society for Krishna Consciousness in various capacities, including Personal Secretary to the GBC President of ISKCON Queens, NY, Director of Bharatiya Community Services in Vrindavana. After 1987, Vedavyasa Priya Swami shifted attention to serving India, following the instructions of Srila Prabhupada that every Indian trained in the West must help to serve in India. Since 1991, Maharaj has been based in Vrindavan, India, and his services have including overseeing the functioning of an ashram in Vrindavan and also the Bharatpur ashrama and the wider services of regional secretary in Punjab, Haryana, and the chairman of North Indian Temple Divisional Council for 7 years following its inception. Since 1988, Vedavyasa Priya Maharaj has been serving Srila Prabhupada and his movement as an initiating spiritual master and has been preaching far and wide throughout the world the message of Guru and Krishna. He is currently free of management duties, making full commitment to giving spiritual guidance, preaching, and teaching to devotees in all levels of advancement in Krishna consciousness, philosophy, sadhana, deity worship, and temple seva. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Back to you, Mataji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. I don't see Maharaj on the call yet. If anybody would like to introduce themselves, please go ahead and introduce. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Mataji, Maharaj will join in 5 minutes because he is at some other program and he is going home and then he will start.
Maybe we can chant until then, Maharaj, if nobody is there to introduce.
Yes, Mataji, because Maharaj is in Australia, so there is a pretty much time difference from America.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram, Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram, Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram, Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
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 Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji,
Hare Rama,
Maharaj
Krishna, Hare
joined.
Krishna.
Maharaj joined. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for your valuable time and association this morning, Maharaj. Please accept our humble obeisances. Today we are fortunate to have you to speak on Janma Karma Chame Divyam. I would like to give hand over the call to you, Maharaj. Please take over the call. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshulmilitan Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Jatapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavasya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhan Vitamsya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Sri Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namahum Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. So we are touching the subject matter of Lord Sri Krishna's appearance, and this subject matter can be only known through the medium of cultivating divinity, which is the characteristics of the soul. Unless and until our material nature that is covering the soul is not eradicated, the divinity will never resume. So, without that, we will guesstimate about Lord Sri Krishna in different way, which is not real recognition, or Krishna will remain obscured and not fully realized with other traits except the divinity. Divinity is comprising of Satchidananda nature. Material nature is also said to be divine because Krishna made it so powerful under his supervision that it will give opportunity to those who are complying the rules and regulations of material nature and try to focus on their understanding of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Material nature does not become obstacle in cultivating the divinity of the soul. Rather, it will facilitate each and every possible situation of material nature that can be utilized in service of Krishna, thereby transporting the person performing those activities in service of Krishna, that is becoming divine in nature. So, to understand Krishna's appearance and activities, which are divine, Janma karma chame divyam, evam vettiyo tattvataha. Krishna says evam means thus, means divya. To cultivate divine qualities in ourselves, because that is our constitutional quality. Rather, Satchidanand is the result of the divine qualities. We are thrown into an opposite realm, which is Asat, Achit, and Niranand, material quality. And instead of Anand, it's all miserable. So material life is miserable. So for a sober person who has enough experience of this material nature, which is not satisfying at all, will tend towards the other paradigm of alternative that is called spiritual. So every religion has a spiritual basis, but religiosity is only so much ritualistic. So people are caught up only in the ritual, and they think they are better off. But ultimate aim of all the ritualistic activities cannot terminate into karmakand if it is meant for the pleasure of the Lord. So that particular premise we have to come and understand. So Krishna says only one who is able to understand my appearance and activity, which are divine. So in terms of divinity, if he understands, then because he is also on the platform of divinity, therefore, after leaving this material body, he will never come back in the material world. So, Janma karma cha me divyam evam vettiyo tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mamiti suarjana. So, this is the premise upon which we are talking about appearance of Lord Krishna, which is divine. Divine appearance has the reasons of divinity which is ever existing. And Krishna's realm, Krishna's embodiment, Krishna's appearance and all activities, everything about Krishna is only divine and not material. It cannot be compared. Even if he descends in material world, he still remains aloof because he is always surrounded by its divine qualities. His influence is divine. It is so profound that we are attracted towards all the divine qualities. So qualitative oneness is there. Therefore, soul becomes congenial or become agreeable to understand the sum total of divinity, which is Satchidananda Vigraha of Lord Sri Krishna. You know, all these divine qualities are possessed, and these qualities are also termed as opulences. According to Parashar Muni, one who claims all opulences, they are factual opulences, and all the opulences have divine origin. So therefore, it all belongs to Krishna. And Krishna claims everything belongs to him, you know, Ishavashyam idam sarvam, that there is no exception. So what are those 6 opulences? All strength, all beauty, all knowledge, all wealth, all fame, and all renunciation. There's 6 opulences, and they are very attractive. Anything that attracts the jiva by inherent quality, because once upon a time he was also having those qualities, maybe in minute amount, but it has been hidden under the influence of the opposite nature called material nature. So those who are materially engrossed in the forgetful life, then understanding Krishna is very difficult. So therefore, Krishna gives that cultivate the divinity and make a progress. So divinity will be in anything that Krishna does. Even he calls the material nature, even though it is opposite nature, but it is divine, because under his divine supervision, material nature works. So influence of Krishna's divine nature is already on the custodian of the material nature, Durga Devi. Therefore, she is called Narayani, and she does the thankless task for materially obsessed people, you know, to punish with adhyatmic, adhibautic, and adhidaivik punishments. So adhyatmic means self-induced miseries by mistake, because he is imperfect. So adhibautic means miseries, you know, endorsed by others, you know, other entities, and that can be friend, foe, cruel, or whatever those nature which are opposite to our own interest. Then they also inflict miseries. And adhidaivik means the miseries which are inflicted by Mother Nature herself, like big earthquake or flood or no rain, everything. So that is the nature, that it is always giving, you know, impermanent stay in this material nature. But because of attachment to the material nature through the perverted moods in ignorance, passion, and so-called goodness, people come and revolve themselves within the material nature. They do not see any way out to come out from the cycle of the material nature. So such people, they are repeatedly come and go for no purpose. So because the soul is part and parcel of the Supreme Whole, it is also divine in nature. And therefore, to bring out our divinity is our only prerogative to understand Krishna. How Krishna appears and this and that, everything is connected to the divinity. Now, how do we gain the divinity in our disciplic succession? And we sing every day in Guru Puja, Guru Vastak. No, the uh, uh, the prayer, चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय prakashita. The spiritual master bestows upon us the benediction by offering the eyes, means the way to understand and try to see or understand through Lord Krishna's desire. Because he has seen the truth, he will reveal the truth of divinity, because the spiritual master is also at par with Lord Krishna in divinity, and he knows the divinity of Krishna. Therefore, he is able to impart that absolute truth of divinity in us also. So he is the via media or direct representative of Lord Sri Krishna is to be understood. So chakshudan dilo jay. Janme janme Prabhu se. The disciple has to serve his spiritual master life after life in this knowledge. It may take instant to realize divinity, or it may take long lifetimes. It depends upon our at what extent our ignorance is removed. So चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित. So those who are sincere devotees following in the footsteps of the order of spiritual master, that discipline can afford him to obtain the divine eyes. The eyes of seeing the absolute truth, which is beyond the effect of the three modes of material nature. And this is at par with our soul's divine nature. So naturally, the divinity descends upon the inert soul, which is surrounded by material modes. So he shines out, he becomes predominantly knowledgeable about his divine nature. And he expresses his lifestyle, his entire activity of interaction within the community of the devotees changes. He becomes so sober, so much engrossed in the activity of contemplating only in divine nature. He thinks other things are not important. No material activity can impede that divine nature. Everything becomes his devotional service. So, cultivating the divinity through the help of Guru is the essential aspect of our learning in a disciplic succession. So, when we see understanding the activity and appearance of Lord Sri Krishna, which is divine in nature, through the cultivated eyes of divinity by the mercy of Guru, the disciple advances. Then he understands that how Krishna appears. Those who do not have cultivated, do not have any cultivation of divinity, but yet there are religious people, they think it is a physical, material conception of the Lord. Because they do not have any other experience which are divine in nature. They don't have any experience. So he cannot understand even the appearance and activities of which are divine in nature. So it is said that they interpret. So living entities are like some demigods even, and human being as whole. What to speak of the demons, which are completely bereft of the transcendental appearance and activities, they are divine activities of Lord Sri Krishna, fail to, come to the conclusion of the life. What is to be understood here is that when Lord Sri Krishna appears, is he appearing like an ordinary baby, crying, coming out of the womb of Mother Yashoda or Devaki for that reason? No. Srimad Bhagavatam is our ultimate verdict. It says no. And what is described is that what the Christians call as immaculate conception. But this is with proper explanation that Lord Shiva tells the position of Lord Sri Krishna, that even in the material world, he does not give up this position. This position is called Vishuddha Sattva. So Lord Shiva defines Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Sattitam. The Vishuddha Sattva stage of Lord Sri Krishna, which is existing stage, is called Vasudeva stage. And Vasudeva himself, when he has to, in the third millennium, come to the proper understanding of this Vasudeva state by all the austerities and influence in Dwapara Yuga they have endured, and the atrocities which are completely uncertain of their life and future. Kansa, on the other behalf, he was death personified for his 6 sons. The 7th, Balaram, was transported by Yogamaya from womb of Mother Rohini, they say, to the womb of, womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. So, and immediately Krishna is taking place. But the demigods understood this way. Demigods understood this way. They are living entities. They have also a bodily conception of life. And for them, there is no higher understanding unless pure devotee like Lord Shiva explains to Parvati about Krishna's position as Vishuddha Sattva state of existence. Lord Shiva narrates the transcendental qualities in this Vishuddha Sattva. And Krishna never gives up that Vishuddha Sattva stage of godhood, even at the age of 2 months old baby who can kill Putna and kill Shaktashura. All right? This position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, even in the childhood state, remains the same. So it is the status of existence of Lord Sri Krishna. Our status of existence is not Vishuddha Sattva, not even mode of goodness. We were born in the mode of darkness. Ajnana timirandasya. So mode of ignorance was more prevailing when we were born. But allurement from the relatives try to attract us for so-called little happiness by Rajoguna. But that is also cheating. Sattva guna can bring us to the point of knowledge and happiness, but it is still binding. It is not divine. So we have to rise above the mode of goodness. That is Brahma's explanation in Brahma Samhita. Maya hi yasya jagadanda satani sute traigunya tad vishaya veda vitaya mana sattvavulambi parasattvam vishuddha sattvam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. I worship Lord Govinda, the transcendental moiety of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And through that rising above the mode of passion and ignorance when Maya is taking over. We have to come out from mode of passion and ignorance and establish first in mode of goodness. And through the mode of goodness, we further progress in the mode of parasattva, that is the nature of the soul, means knowing the self-realization. Then it is becoming possible to have God realization, which are identical in nature, but still realizing our true qualities and situate. So we have to go through a lot of austerities and transcendental process to inculcate the or reignite the divine nature through the holy name. Whatever the methodology according to the age is recommended, we have to adapt. So in this way, Parasattvam is our status, and Govindam is Vishuddha Sattvam. So Maya hi yasya jagadanda satani sute traigunya tad vishaya veda vitayamana sattvaavalambi parasattvam vishuddha sattvam govindamadi purushottamam bhajami. So our category is that at least we have to rise above mode of goodness by the practice of bhakti yoga, which is transcendental in nature and is parasattva medium. So only in parasattva medium you can approach the Vishuddha Sattva. So once you reach Vishuddha Sattva, you are at par with the residence of Lord Sri Krishna. So in Bhagavatam, this is described when when the time for Lord Krishna to appear, right after transporting Balaram from Devaki's womb into the womb of Rohini, Krishna immediately took shelter first in the heart of Vasudeva. It means Vasudeva must have reached to the state of Vishuddha Sattva. Then and then Krishna, as he is appearing. So then it's said that Vasudeva established Lord Sri Krishna from his heart to Devaki's heart by initiation process. Initiation is important, where the pure conception of Lord Sri Krishna, which is also called immaculate conception, is the transference from one's heart into the heart of the beloved devotee, because both were responsible to bring Lord Sri Krishna to perform his childhood pastimes. So, but again, within the jail, Krishna appeared before Devaki and Vasudeva in his Aniruddha form of the third expansion of Vishnu, called the Lord in Paramatma, which is in the heart of everybody. Lord is Paramatma in the heart of every living entity. He appeared with Chaturbhujam, and his standing point on the lotus, it is described as his Paramatma feature, which is the expansion of Aniruddha feature, the Kshirodakshai Vishnu, Aniruddha, the Vishnu form is controlled by Aniruddha potency. So, who is all-pervading Paramatma also. So, therefore, Vasudeva and Devaki, so Lord Krishna appeared with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma and Aniruddha form, all right? And Devaki and Vasudeva request said, we know you, my dear Lord, but we didn't ask you to come. We want your original form to come and play your childhood pastimes, which are so glorious that the devotees have come, appeared simultaneously to, to serve you and enjoy. This is once in one day of Brahma only opportunity for them to revive. So Krishna's intention is to paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. That is there. But how devotees' desire can be fulfilled in the highest ecstasy of his childhood pastimes. That is more important. So the Lord fulfilling the desires of all the devotees of Brajabhumi, to witness this childhood pastime, Devaki and Vasudeva wanted to give them opportunity to be witnessing, but they had to sacrifice their desire to witness the pastime, so Krishna can perform in Gokula. So they remained imprisoned. But Lord's desire was also to simultaneously appear, according to Rupa Goswami, in the womb of Mother Yashoda. Lord can appear immaculately even from the womb or without the womb, even from the heart. So understanding the appearance and activities which are always remaining as divine activity, to be properly satisfied by all arguments and conviction is very important in the life of devotee to understand. So only then tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mama. He stops the cycle of birth and death in this lifetime only and goes back home, back to Godhead. So to fulfill the purpose of the highest success in human form of life is to go back home, back to Godhead, can be served by developing divinity and understanding systematically through the agency of divinity only, all the activities of Lord Krishna. One cannot compare to the material activity. Those who are materialist cannot understand. They are always baffled. And we see how Kansa was baffled, his efforts were baffled. So those who were performing devotional service, even they wanted to serve Krishna without any motivation that, they want to not only witness, but also want to enjoy in Krishna's, like supporting the activities. So these are not ordinary things. It contains heaps of accumulated results of pious activities in past life. Bahukrita punja punja. The gopas who were playing with Krishna try to understand their enormous fortune, which is not available through impersonal conception, not available even to meditate on the Paramatma level even. But they were so lucky simply by, being the divine living entity qualified to interact with Krishna in simple village life of happiness. So these were all rishis and Veda personified, and so many, they requested Krishna that they want to participate in childhood pastimes. So they witnessed so many childhood past leelas, and they are to be understood with the eye of divinity. They became personified Gopa and gopis and so many, and everybody hearts were throbbing with love, and Krishna reciprocated with them individually. In any Leela, Brahma Vimohan Leela is most introductory towards the fulfillment of the desires of all the gopas and gopis and cows and calves. So, only by cultivation of the transcendental eyes or divine eyes, which are at the level of Sat Chit Ananda realization, not Sattva Rajan Guna realization, can enter into the intricate activities of Lord Sri Krishna. So this is the premise of our Krishna conscious movement to afford us to cultivate divine eyes by following in the footsteps of the instructions given by Srila Prabhupada from Bhagavad Gita and pure devotional service to be rendered. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came also giving us opportunity through Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, all Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Jiva Goswami, or Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, all are divine appearances. They are Nitya Siddhas, means perfected being in cultivating the divine eyes. So who could write, Bhakti Shastra and explain, the technology or the science of Krishna consciousness through Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu or through Chaitanya Charitamrita and all these excellent literatures that we are supposed to study systematically under the bona fide guidance. So our life will be successful. His appearance and activities are divine and only can be understood by cultivating divine eyes or knowledge. Pashyanti Jnana Chakshusha. Jnana Chakshu means divine Jnana embedded in this. So, Chakshudana Dilo Jai Janme Janme Prabhu Se Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito. This is the methodology we have to apply to acquire divine vision and then cultivate our life in that, and then the result will be there. So, it is a prerogative of every devotee in Krishna consciousness movement to personally grow according to these instructions given by Srila Prabhupada and guided in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara, and all the unbroken chain of disciplic succession, and make our life successful. By knowing one thing, everything is known. Kasmin bhagavo yasmin vigyatam sarvam evam vigyatam bhavanti. If we know that divine personality, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, everything will be known to us. So whatever we do, whatever we eat, whatever we pay as homage, we give in charity, everything is to be offered to Lord Sri Krishna for his pleasure, not our pleasure. We receive prasadam, and that is our pleasure. Krishna is bhokta, we are upabhoktas. We eat the remnants left over by Lord Sri Krishna. That is upabhokta. So anybody has any question or comments?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much for very sweet and very nectarian class, Maharaj. Let's open up the forum for a discussion or a question and answers. Please, devotees, if you have any questions or realizations, please go ahead and unmute yourself and ask. Any raised hands? Yeah.
Hare Krishna,
Mataji.
Maharaj. Maharaj, you were mentioning about Paramatma feature as the potency of Aniruddha, and but I thought it was Lord Shankarshan's expansions as Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. Maybe could you just please help understand this subject a little bit better, Maharaj?
So, the first three Purusha incarnations, they are from secondary Sankarshan, from a Vaikuntha planet. The first expansion is Karanodakshaya Vishnu or Mahavishnu. He takes his place in Karanarna Javale in Bhajatisma Yoga, Nidra Mananta Saroma Kupa, Adhar Shaktim Avalambyam Param Murtim, Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. He is the first Purusha avatar, okay, for the cause of creation. So therefore, he lies in the water of the cause, Karana. Okay. And through the agency, he generates a multitude of universes. So, in the second expansion of from Karanodakshaya Vishnu to Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, who takes charge of each and every universes individually. So how many millions of universes are there, and how many Garbhodakshaya Vishnus will be there? And now this Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is in charge of one particular universe, and universe is composed of 14 planetary systems in our universe. And he also becomes the cause of creation for a particular universe. So it will be repeated by other universes also. So if we understand that Lord Sri Krishna's expansion is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, he is also termed as Hiranyagarbha. He creates 24 elements. And Brahma, who is springing from his lotus of his navel, he becomes secondary creator. So 24 elements are combined with permutation and combination with the effect of the three modes, where the glance of Mahavishnu is there. Glance of Mahavishnu is there. And the Satchidananda mode are becoming transcendental modes. So transcendental modes, when they are reflected in a material corner where material universes are supposed to perform. So all the planetary systems are becoming part of the universe, and Brahma becomes the effect of the controller of mode of passion. But mode of passion is very difficult. Sometimes Brahma becomes victimized. But then Lord Shiva is an expansion of Shankarshan, transformed into Shankar, and takes the charge of Tamogun, right? And Vishnu. Now, this is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is expanding in another Vishnu form. So Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, three were there. Now, this Vishnu is also said to be Aniruddha, because he is an expansion of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, which is going to be permeated as Paramatma throughout atom and within the atom. So, omnipotent and omniscient nature is there, and omnipresence nature is there. of the Paramatma. And that is called expansion of Aniruddha. So the third one, when Lord Krishna descended, he also descended through this Aniruddha potency. But Sanatana Goswami explains that all the Purusha avatars are simultaneously converged into embodiment of Krishna. So that is the sequence we have learned. Even in Brihad Bhagavatamritam, this explanation comes. So
Thank you so much.
Aniruddha is Paramatma feature, but Aniruddha is the deity of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, which will be coming as an expansion to control mode of goodness. Even though he is in mode of transcendence, but only he can control the mode of goodness also. Is it clear?
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much. This is so clear. Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Maharaj. Padma Mataji, please go ahead with your question, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Just wanted to thank you for your divine class. And I was also looking forward to your blessings, like blessings to all of us, so that we can know about Krishna more and more from Tattvata. Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
I have to check on the chat to see if there
Hare
is any
Krishna.
answer.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
Lord Sri Prabhupada.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for the wonderful class. It's very nice to know about Krishna, how divine qualities and activities we should always remember when the Janmashtami is coming up. And thank you so much for your time and association. I know it is getting very late for you, but still you came and gave class for us. It's a big blessing for us, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Haribol.
Yeah. So we will.
Please accept humble obeisances at your orders to all close Sri Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and Gauranga. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki
We
jai.
can end the call
Can
now.
end the call,
Just
Maharaj.
what we
Hare
say.
Krishna.
Let's say our obeisances.
Pancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa
कृपा
sindhubhyascha
सिंधुभ्येव च
patitanaam
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
Grace,
Prabhupada.
Vyasa Maharaj ki
Jai.
jai.
Ji
जय
Gurudev Vedavyasa Priya Swami Maharaj ki
जय
jai.
जय
Hare
गौरंगा
Nityananda.
नमस्ते गौरंगा
Nityananda.
हरि हरि बोल
Hari
राधे
Hari
राधे
Bol.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you everyone for joining.
Hari
राधे
Bol.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you
Yeah,
everyone
it's
for joining. We'll close the call.
it's very late for Maharaj. Maharaj was joining from Australia. It's like almost 10:30 in the night, Mataji. So my Maharaj went early.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol, Hari
Hare
Bol.
Krishna, Hare Bol.
So sweet of Maharaj. Hari
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare
Hare Bol,
Krishna.
Maharaj.
We'll
Thank you so
close the
much.
call for today. Hare Krishna.